Hi there, I'm Kazhik. I'm going to be your host and narrator for this show. So to tell you a little bit about myself, I have just gotten started with pretty much all of this, but I have been a gamer for a long time, and part of my gaming experience has always been really getting into the stories of games, and really enjoying the depth of characters in a lot of them. And I find that a lot of games could do with a bit of voice acting, just to brighten it up a bit, give it a bit more flavour. Games like Hacknet. And so that's what this channel is going to be. I'm going to be giving essentially silent gameplay because I don't think I'd do too well as a commentator kind of guy. But during all of the major dialogue moments, I suppose you can call them, I'll be unmuting my microphone and giving a narration and some unique voices to everyone. Doing this pretty much as an exercise to flex my voice acting muscles, to improve my Pathfinder dungeon mastering actually, as well as it's a bit of fun, and who knows, maybe someone's actually going to watch this and they might even be entertained. So, I'm going to mute this microphone, enjoy the music of the game. Hacknet's music is outstanding. Enjoy the gameplay itself, and enjoy the stream. Hacknet is loading. Boot complete. Welcome to Hacknet. Hi. This is strange. Stranger than I expected. I guess I'm supposed to write this in past tense, though I hardly feel like admitting it's over. My name is Bit, and if you're reading this, I'm already dead. Hi. I don't know you, and I'm sad to say that I never will. But if you're reading this, it means you might be the only person that can make things right. Right now I'm trapped. There's no way out, and not enough time. And I need your help. But there's something you need to take care of first. The faster the better. Hacknet OS wasn't meant to be released as it is now. After a while, an automated tracker will activate itself. We can't let that happen. Connect to your own node. It should be green on your netmap. Then find and delete securitytracer.exe. When you're done, just reply to this email. Hurry. Bit. Great. That should keep you safe for now, at least from your own computer. Before we start, you're going to need a few things. Port hack alone just isn't going to cut it on most modern computers you'll find. Not ones with anything worth looking at anyway. You should start by checking up on a friend of mine. He goes by Viper. Awful, I know. He's honestly not the brightest crayon in the box, but he always seems to get a hold of useful code. You should have no trouble getting into his files. Finding something useful might be a bit more of a challenge. You can, for the most part, ignore the generic files, stuff that gets logged or saved by a program, IRC logs and the like. Custom named things like .exe files are what you want to look out for. Download any files you can using the command scp. Good luck. Reply again when you're done. Bit. So just as a note, as you can see here, we've got a lot of extra things here that we can go and read. And these things have all kinds of different characters and different fun things in it. Now, I was originally planning on actually narrating all of these. But not only is that going to be a very large strain on my voice, and a lot of narrating, which will slow this whole game down a lot, but you probably aren't interested in hearing all of it. So, for now I'm just going to be sticking to the main narration. Just things from Bit, Viper himself in anything significant that he'd show up in if he does, things like that. If you guys would prefer me to narrate everything or narrate some extra things, by all means, always feel welcome to post in chat in the stream, or send me a message directly on YouTube on the channel Kazhik Narrates. Let me know what you'd like narrated, and if I've got time, or if I agree with you, I'll be more than happy to do it. But for now, let's just stick to the main stuff. Congratulations! I honestly have no way of knowing if you succeeded in this responder, but if you're seeing this, it means you at least found something. I'm going to assume it's something really useful. You should try breaking one of my old test servers. If Viper had the sort of thing he's known for getting lying around, you should have everything you need to get in. Remember, any non-basic programs you get need a port number to run. Like this. SSH crack 22. File name. Port number. Just find a port you want to crack and run it on that. Oh, and in case you don't know already, you can hit Tab to autocomplete commands. Hitting SSH then Tab should autocomplete it to the full name, etc. Works for everything. Good luck. Bit. Hey, I'm Hobbs. Here's a handy list of commands you'll want from the command lines. Cat file name brings up the text output of the file name specified. CD// drops you to the root directory of the file system. ls outputs the directory and files in the directory that you're in. CD ... pulls you up one level from where you are. Replace file name string 1 string 2. That will replace the specified content of the target file, string 1, with the stuff you want to replace it with, string 2. MV file name target moves or renames a file. If you want to move the file, you need to specify the folder you want to move it to like this. mvconfig.sys/misc/. If you want to rename the file, then simply specify the string that you want the file to be renamed to, such as mvconfig.sys config.old. Help 1, help 2, help 3, the help file, all 3 pages. Read and absorb. Fork bomb. It's not specified, but it's a useful panic button if you need to down a system in a hurry. You'll need admin rights for this one. You can fork bomb your own system as a defensive measure. Shell sets up a remote host on a system where you've got admin access. This can be run on your own system as a defensive measure. See trap for details. Nice work! Here's where it's going to start getting harder. I need to ask a favor. I've been a little sloppy lately, which is what got me into this whole mess. It's why I'm writing this in the first place, I guess. Anyway, the point is, there's some logs on a few computers that I'd prefer weren't there. You should remember this. If you forget everything else I tell you, don't get sloppy. Delete your logs. If you haven't been, start now. Everything you do on any modern OS is tracked and logged in the log folder. Just go in there and rm star the whole thing. Never forget to. Thanks. Good luck. Dad, I know you don't understand the choices that I've made, and I don't expect you to. What I do expect, however, is the common decency to respect those choices and to continue treating me as your child. Until you're willing to do that, I'm sorry, but I need to leave Boston. I can't bear to be in the same city knowing that my hero, my role model, is living in the same place, ignoring my existence. I've tried my hardest to be accommodating, understanding, and try to explain this transition, but I can't handle it anymore. I'm going to head out to LA with James. If you want to talk, you have my numbers. Please know that I haven't made this decision lightly. This is something that I have to do, and I hope that in time you will learn to accept me for who I really am. I love you. Paul, your inexplicably British Boston son. All right. If you see this, then you've done well, and, well, all this might actually be worth something. Is that too much to hope for? It seems like a lot to hope for. I've realized that I just don't have time to write this whole thing. There's way too much to learn, and I don't have time to do any of it. So, I'm going to need to ask something more. There's a group that goes by Entropy that's currently accepting members. They'll be able to teach you more. When you're ready, I'll contact you again. As for getting into Entropy, you'll need to bypass a proxy server. A few shells, opened using the command shell, running on computers you've already got admin access on, should be able to overload it. Good luck, and thank you. Oh, P.S. I almost forgot. If you run into trouble, I've linked the Network Education Archive service to you. It's got a lot of useful info on it.
Pete, if you're lurking, can you please come out of the shadows? I need to talk to you. Vapor won't get off my case saying something's wrong. She's sure something's going on. Let me know. T. You fools bow down to me. I got some mad skills. You know it.
Assuming you know what retort means, let me start by saying you are nothing but a scrub. It probably took you all week to work out how to smash through that proxy. I bet you're probably 12, thinking you can hack the planet from your mum's 386. Good luck, kid. Move on and let the pros handle. Congratulations. Download this file to complete your induction test. Entropy will be contacting you shortly. Greetings, Kazhik. Let me be the first to congratulate you on locating and passing the Entropy group entrance exam. While to an experienced hacker it's a relatively trivial task, surprisingly few actually seem to manage it. Before we will be able to allow you to officially join the group, we must further confirm your abilities. A tabloid news server has recently taken a negative stance towards Entropy, and we'd like to temporarily disable their operation. As a second test of your skill, we ask you to bring down this server's message board. If you can, leave the non-entropy related articles and the rest of the server intact. We don't need to be needlessly destructive here. This is not a request to simply wipe the server clean of articles. We want just that program brought down. Tex. Greetings, Kazhik. Congratulations. Your timely execution of your first contract has proved your abilities, and I can now gladly welcome you to Entropy. As a small welcoming gift, you'll find the user details of the admin account to our asset server attached. Help yourself to any programs you might need, and view our mantra. Once you're geared up, reply to this address, and I will arrange a true test of your abilities. Again, congratulations. Text. Alrighty guys, so that's just the tiniest bit over half an hour, so we're going to leave that there for tonight. I hope that any of you that watch this had a decent enough time. And next time, I think I'll be adding a little bit of ambient narration, just what I imagine the character of the person being contacted by Bit would be thinking and saying aloud to himself while he's hacking along with all of these various challenges. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you had a good time. Like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And if you have anything that you'd like me to narrate in any way, I can promise you any narration I do that isn't live will be to a much higher standard. Feel free to send me a message, be it on Twitch or over YouTube. And I'd probably love to work with you. Thanks again. I'll see you later.